A new academic session is more than just the turning of a calendar page. It is a fresh beginning, a renewed opportunity to shape your future with knowledge, discipline, and creativity. Each day ahead holds the promise of growth, discovery, and progress. This is the moment to set your intentions high, to believe in your potential, and to commit to the journey that will bring you closer to your goals. Let's walk through human resources management, HRM, as if we were in a lecture setting, with definitions, references, and examples to help clarify. To view full videos on management, business, and more, please visit www.WMEducation.com. First, let us recap the session Understanding Resources and list the resources available to any organization. In business, resources are the inputs or assets that an organization uses to produce goods, deliver services, and achieve its goals. Cambridge Dictionary. Resources are useful or valuable possessions or qualities of a country, organization, or person. Business perspective. Resources are what a business needs to operate, compete, and grow. They can be tangible, like money, machines, or intangible, like brand reputation, knowledge. So, from the above definitions, it is clear that resources are useful or valuable possessions of a business, including assets, money, machines, and knowledge which come through its employees. Types of resources required by a business. Every organization needs a combination of resources. Common categories include financial resources, the money available to fund operations and growth. Examples: capital, credit, loans, investments, cash flow. Physical resources or assets. Tangible assets used in production and service delivery. Examples: buildings, machinery, raw materials, technology, office equipment. Intellectual resources or information. Knowledge-based assets that create competitive advantage. Examples: patents, copyrights, software, trade secrets, research and development. Human resources. The people or employees who work in the organization. Examples: employees, managers, specialists, laborers. So today we are going to focus on human resources management. We will also have separate sessions on financial resources, assets, and intellectual resources. Imagine an organization as a living body. Finance is the blood, operations are the muscles, strategy is the brain, and employees or people are the heart. Managing people effectively is where human resources management, HRM, comes in. Different scholars and institutions define HRM slightly differently. Armstrong, 2014. HRM is a strategic and coherent approach to the management of an organization's most valued assets, the people working there who individually and collectively contribute to the achievement of its objectives. Dessler, 2020. HRM refers to the organization's policies, practices, and systems that influence employees' behavior, attitudes, and performance. Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM. HRM is the function within an organization that focuses on the recruitment, management, and direction of the people who work in it. Definition: CIPD inspired. Human Resource Management, HRM, is an integrated system of philosophies, policies, procedures, and practices that underpin how organizations manage relationships with employees. It encompasses the full cycle of people management, from recruitment, job design, training and development, appraisal and reward, to motivation and control, all aimed at aligning human behaviors with organizational goals. This holistic framework emphasizes both strategic and operational aspects of people management. Key terms from all previous definitions: organizations, philosophies, policies, procedures, practices, relationships, reward, motivation, control, training and development. Employees, recruitment, job design, appraisal. Key elements to emphasize. Comprehensive scope. HRM isn't limited to hiring or payroll. It covers recruitment, performance management, development, rewards, motivation, employer-employee relations, and more. Structured by design. It operates through clear philosophies and formal policies and procedures. Relational focus. Central to HRM is how the employer-employee relationship is shaped and maintained. Strategically driven. HRM is designed to help organizations succeed by managing human resources effectively. Functions of the Human Resources Department. 1. Recruitment and selection. Role: attracting, sourcing, and hiring the right talent. Activities: job analysis, posting vacancies or advertising, screening applications or shortlisting, interviews, onboarding. Example: HR at Unilever uses assessment centers to evaluate candidates' competencies before final selection. 2. Training and development. Role: ensuring employees gain the skills and knowledge to perform and grow. Activities: induction training, skill workshops, leadership development, career planning. Example: Amazon invests heavily in upskilling employees through digital learning platforms. 3. Performance management. Role: monitoring and enhancing employee performance. Activities: setting KPIs, conducting performance appraisals, giving feedback, succession planning. Example: Adobe replaced annual reviews with frequent check-in conversations. 4. Compensation and benefits. Role: designing pay structures and reward systems to attract and retain talent. Activities: salary benchmarking, bonuses, health benefits, pensions, perks. Example: Google provides competitive pay, health benefits, and on-site facilities, meals, fitness centers. 5. Employee relations. Role: managing the relationship between the employer and employees. Activities: handling grievances, conflict resolution, employee engagement, communication. Example: Starbucks emphasizes open communication channels between HR and baristas. 6. Compliance and legal. Role: ensuring adherence to labor laws and workplace regulations. Activities: maintaining employment records, workplace safety, equality, and diversity policies. Example: HR ensures compliance with laws like OSHA, USA, or Health and Safety at Work Act, UK. 7. Health, safety, and well-being. Role: protecting employees' physical well-being and mental health. Activities: safety training, employee wellness programs, flexible working policies. Example: many companies introduced remote working and mental health support during COVID-19. 8. Workforce planning and strategy. Role: aligning HR practices with long-term business goals. Activities: forecasting talent needs, succession planning, organizational design. Example: a bank planning digital transformation retrains staff for fintech roles. 9. Equity, diversity, and inclusion, EDI. Role: creating an inclusive workplace that leverages diverse talent. Activities: anti-discrimination policies, bias training, inclusive recruitment practices. Example: Microsoft invests in diverse hiring pipelines and accessibility initiatives. 10. HR information systems, HRIS, and data analytics. Role: using technology to manage HR data and drive decisions. Activities: payroll systems, attendance tracking, employee engagement analytics. Example: companies like IBM use HR analytics to predict turnover risk. Here's a clear and structured table summarizing the main functions of human resource management, HRM. Here's a clear and structured table summarizing the main functions of human resource management, HRM. Here's a clear and structured table summarizing the main functions of human resource management, HRM.